Greetings all, my name is Tom Laspisa, and I'm the author of my fantasy novel, The Agra Saga, and welcome to Mythmaker. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my new favorite stories, which is A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Guin. And specifically, we're going to be talking about what makes Ged such a great main character, and more importantly, how you can write great main characters as well. Now before we dive into Ged's character, I do want to say that most of this video will be spoiler-free. However, there will be a spoiler section later on in the video. So if you haven't read A Wizard of Earthsea for yourself yet, I highly encourage you to go pick up a copy for yourself and check it out. In A Wizard of Earthsea, Ursula K. Guin paints a tapestry of a unique world, aptly named Earthsea, where whimsical charm intertwines with mature themes. But what is Earthsea? It is an oceanic world dotted with islands and archipelagos, each with unique histories, cultures, and rumors. It's a world where magic is as integral to existence as the air one breathes. In Earthsea, everything has a true name, and wizards understand that knowing the true name of a person, creature, or object grants power over it. However, whether magic is used to create, change, destroy, or bring forth illusions, wizards must navigate the delicate balance between using magic and risking disruption of the world's natural order and balance. In the story, we follow the main character Ged on his journey from a curious and capable boy with innate magical abilities to a young man. Born with the name Dunny on the island of Gaunt and later given the nickname or use name Sparrowhawk, Ged's pivotal role in the plot unfolds as he transitions from a simple village boy to a young wizard with immense magical powers. By training with his aunt, a village witch, his initial display of power becomes a catalyst as he saves his home from raiders by tricking them with mist. Seeking to become a powerful wizard, Ged studies under the mentorship of a local wizard named Ogion, who gives him his true name, Ged. However, Ged finds Ogion's training too slow and is drawn to the prestigious wizard school on the island of Roke to speed up his training and gain power faster. In his teenage years, Ged's serious desire for glory and honor is matched only by his discipline to learn and master magical crafts. However, his arrogance and sensitivity to criticism lead to the formation of rivalries. To prove himself, Ged performs forbidden magic and inadvertently summons a terrible evil that wreaks havoc not only for him, but for those around him. This pivotal moment marks a shift in Ged's character, from arrogance to fear and shame. He must relearn magic from the ground up and adopt a new attitude of humility and care. Because of this, Ged's determination takes on a new form, to understand both the evil that he unleashed and how to defeat it. Throughout his journey, Ged becomes more generous and humble toward other wizards and villages, and he makes lasting friendships along the way. His kindness reaches new shores across Earthsea, and as his power and wit grow, they become tempered by the prudence born of his harsh experience. His initial character is marked by arrogance, pride, and naivety, yet there's a sense of sturdy grit and tenacity that defines him. As Ged grows, his initial immaturity becomes his greatest flaw. His hubris leads him to frequently attempt to prove the strength of his magic, which inadvertently creates catastrophes for himself and others. This pivotal aspect becomes a central theme in Ged's character development. Ged's character is woven with distinct traits that evolve as the story unfolds. Initially, his magical power is complemented by a sense of studiousness and determination, but it's his arrogance that ultimately starts his decline. It's this hubris, however, that sets Ged on a path for growth. As he faces the consequences of his actions, his character undergoes a significant evolution. The wonder and tenacity that once fueled his magical endeavors becomes tempered and channeled by hard-earned wisdom. And it's this wisdom that transforms Ged from a boy into a man. Despite A Wizard of Earthsea appearing on the surface like a simple coming-of-age story, Ged's journey includes profound and mature themes that resonate with readers on a universal level. At its core, the book portrays the intricate process of maturity and self-mastery. The narrative threads of overcoming hubris and the courage to confront both external and internal evil add layers of depth to Ged's character. Symbolically, Ged's struggle with his own shadow, a concept rooted in Jungian analysis, is a powerful metaphor for the internal conflicts we all face. The journey of integrating one's shadow, confronting inner demons, and finding humility after failure and mistakes forms the beating heart of Ged's narrative. So this is the part of the video where there will be spoilers, so if you haven't read A Wizard of Earthsea for yourself, you can skip to the time that's been put up on the screen. One of these crucial scenes is when Ged summons the Shadow, or Gebeth as it's called, when he tries to impress his fellow students on Roke by raising the spirit of a legendary woman. As the Shadow violently attacks, permanently scars, and nearly kills Ged, the Archmage Nemurl sacrifices himself to save him. This moment resonates deeply in Ged's psyche and fundamentally alters his understanding of how his actions affect others. He's forced to confront the responsibility that comes with wielding magic and the irrevocable consequences of disrupting the natural order. The death of Nemurl changes Ged by forcing him to face his own immaturity for the first time. After he leaves Roke, Ged's encounters with the dragons of Pendor exemplify his evolving courage and cleverness as he faces them alone to protect the people of Low Torning. We already know Ged is a powerful wizard, but this is a moment where he really shows us his true cunning as he binds the smaller dragons to drown them and then enters a battle of wits with the large dragon Yavod and guesses its true name. This is the first time that I saw where he also shows a great level of mature restraint by refusing to bargain with the dragon for the name of the Shadow. Another crucial scene is when Ged returns to his old master, Ogion, after a near-fatal encounter with the minions of an old power at the court of Terranon. He returns to seek shelter and guidance during his darkest hour. Ged is exhausted, confused, and literally at the point of losing his humanity due to the transformation spell he uses to turn into a hawk to escape. This moment reflects the final depths of Ged's humility as he must finally accept that he cannot face this evil alone. This will become more evident later. Following his encounter with Ogion, Ged's transition from fleeing the Shadow to actively pursuing it showcases his shift from fearful avoidance to assertive confrontation. He offers enough confidence and courage to face down his enemy despite not having all the answers. And this becomes the axis or the pivot around which the latter part of the book unfolds. Before the final battle with the Shadow, Ged teams up with his old friend Vetch from his time at the wizard school on Roke. Though reluctant to bring him along, Ged at last accepts his friend's assistance, even though neither know how Vetch could possibly help. However, this is a theme that's written between the lines. The sheer act of Vetch being present to Ged is a major factor in Ged being able to battle the Shadow. Vetch being with Ged at the end, despite not being able to personally assist in the battle, is intentional. It shows, for lack of a better phrase, the power of friendship, and how accepting help and having companionship can give us the edge we need to tackle our inner darkness. The culmination of Ged's growth occurs in the final confrontation with the Shadow, where Ged's calmness, control, and use of the light of goodness within him result in victory, where the Shadow is dissipated and ultimately dealt with. Ged knows exactly what the Shadow is, because it's him. It's every insecurity at work, every painful weakness, every sin, and it's only by acknowledging, facing, and engaging these things in his shadow that he can finally defeat it. Now, as we turn our gaze towards the craft of storytelling, Ged's journey offers insights into the art of creating a masterful main character. One key lesson we learn from Ged's narrative is the importance of flaws and vulnerabilities in a main character. Ged's initial arrogance and impatience make him relatable and human. It shows that even those with extraordinary abilities have their own inner struggles. This is a refreshing take in a time when many characters in popular stories can feel hollow or too good. It's by acknowledging and overcoming these flaws that Ged's character truly comes to life. The theme of humility also takes center stage in Ged's evolution as he moves from childish pride to shame due to his own unchecked ambition. As writers, weaving such internal conflicts and growth into our characters adds layers of authenticity and resonance to our stories. Main characters need to be emotionally and spiritually stretched for them to feel three-dimensional, tangible, and real. Often, the suffering a main character has to endure to move from the person they are not to the person they need to be is what sets apart the mediocre main characters from the great ones. Ged's relearning of magic and the transformation of his determination illustrate a powerful character arc, from seeking personal glory to understanding and defeating the evil he unleashed. A main character's journey should be marked by meaningful change, driven by the lessons they learn and the challenges they face. Remember that writing a masterful main character like Ged involves not only showcasing their strengths, but also delving into their vulnerabilities, flaws, and the evolution they undergo. It's through these elements that characters become truly memorable and leave a lasting impact on readers. A Wizard of Earthsea transcends the boundaries of a typical fantasy novel. Ged's character arc is marked by growth, humility, and the courage to confront both internal and external evils, which makes it resonate on a deeply human level. And that's why I think this book seems to click with so many readers, and yet it's rarely talked about today. In your own exploration of storytelling, consider the lessons we can learn from Ged. Crafting a masterful main character involves navigating the complexities of their flaws, as well as guiding them through transformative arcs that mirror the depth of the human experience. I invite you to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Have you read A Wizard of Earthsea? And if so, what aspects of Ged's character resonated with you? Also, if you're a fan of fantasy, then I encourage you to also check out my own book, The Agra Saga, on Amazon. I'll be sure to put the link in the description below. If you want more analyses on stories and characters from your favorite books, shows, movies, and games, then please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Godspeed and happy writing.